Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? I don't know if I've read for you before. I just want to say real quick, I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades, and I describe the picture the best way I can. They never waste a message. There's always something for what they show or say. So if it doesn't make any sense now, you'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it for you. Go, oh, I know what she's talking about. And a lot of times they do that because they reach out to somebody else through the video too. So anyway, they don't always tell us what we need to know. They tell us they don't always, I'm muttering, they don't always tell us what we want to know. They tell us what we need to know. And this is not an exact science, so sometimes you got to stretch it outside the box a little bit. They won't give me all the details. They'll give me enough to where you understand what they're talking about. So I'll just know she's saying how much she loves you, how much she loves you. She loves you so much. When I first started doing the video, my hands started going numb, like in here, like almost like I wasn't sure I could bend my fingers. Kind of numb, almost tingling, but more numb. So somehow she was feeling that. She says like something was shutting down. Is it something in the abdomen area? So anyway, oh, my fingers are really getting numb. Let's see what she says. She says she didn't really know that she was getting sick, but she knew something was starting to go wrong. She says, I didn't know. I didn't want to know. I tried to ignore it. I just wanted to live my life the best way I could. I didn't want to be one of those sick people. No, it did not hurt. Oh, and she got quiet. Okay, she's taking her hair and she's poofing it up. She's poofing it up, and it looks like it's really hairspray. Oh, I don't remember what her hair looked like in the picture now, but she's poofing it up. So did you recently get your hair done, or did she have a problem with her hair? Because she's poofing it up all pretty, and it's like she's spraying it with hairspray. Okay. So then she points the hairspray at me. You will smell this hairspray. And of course, it doesn't count if you just sprayed your hair and you smell hairspray, but you can be in your car, you can be walking through the store, you can be standing outside and get that whiff of her hairspray and know that that's a sign from her, and she's popping in to say, I love you. And so validate her, acknowledge her, let her know that you know that's her, tell her you love her, and invite her in if you would like her to be around a little more or show you a little more. Sometimes they're afraid that they're going to scare you or that you're going to think your house is haunted. So she's just kind of moving real slow. Her energy's a little slow, which is fine. Okay, so she's showing somebody, I don't know who it is, and they've got a set of drumsticks, and they're sitting at an outside picnic table, and they're using the drumsticks, and just tap and a beat. So this is how they talk with pictures sometimes. It doesn't mean that somebody actually had a pair of drumsticks. It could, but it probably doesn't. But maybe somebody's used their fingers lately. Maybe you were sitting somewhere at a picnic table and somebody was using their fingers and drumming on the table. It could be even the tapping, with the fingernails. It could be a wooden table in the house. But she's acknowledging somebody was just doing this on a table, and she's showing a wooden picnic table. Doesn't have to be exact. I know, sometimes it sounds a little vague, but it's just the best way we can communicate. And I promise you 1,000%, she can hear you, she can see you. Talk to her as much as you want to. So you don't need me to talk to her. You just need me to hear her. She's very happy for you. So something good just happened in your life. She's very happy for you right now. For whatever the thing is or the event is that's it's making your heart happy right now. She's showing me a pair of slippers, like house slippers. They look almost like men's slippers, like the house shoes that men wear. So did she wear these a lot towards the end? You're going to hear these in your house, on your floor. You're going to hear those slippers kind of sliding, I think. Not just stepping, I don't think. It'll be more like a sliding along. If she scares you, ask her to quit. If you want to invite her in, invite her in. It's totally up to you. It's your choice. Okay, so I asked her if she was sad, and she started doing a happy dance. She's dancing all over the place. She says, I'm not sad. I'm excited over your energy being excited. I'm very proud of you. You are perfect in my eyes. Always will be. All right, she's showing me an apple tree, and then the apple falls up off of it. I don't. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So she's talking about you being a lot like her. And she's proud of that. She says, don't forget, you can be strong, but not hard, not bitter. Go forward with love. Okay, she's showing a large black dog with her. I like the size and shape of a Labrador, but longer hair. And he's standing there looking at her wagging his tail. I cannot tell if that dog is here or there. Sometimes I know, sometimes I don't. If that dog is here, watch the dog. Animals and small children can see them, hear them. No big deal. They know. So if that dog is here and he looks like he's wagging his tail and there's nothing there, it's because he sees her. And he's friendly with her. He knows her. If the dog is there, which I really feel like it's here, but if the dog is there, know that she wants somebody to know that she has this dog with her. I feel like it's here. So watch the dog. And again, validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her. Let her know. And you'll get more signs. once they figure out that you get it, then you start getting more. Because your loved ones are always trying to leave signs to you that they're okay, or they're just popping in to say, I love you. She says she's not mad at herself because she knows you love her. That was her whole goal in life, was to raise upstanding children. Now she's showing, I don't even see these anymore. They were tall, kind of skinny Tupperware glasses. And she's talking about drinking tea or something like that out of these. And they're Tupperware glasses, and they're kind of thick. I mean, these, I haven't seen these for years. She says she wants you to know that she's happy with whatever you did with her things after she left. She approves. She's holding up a necklace. It looks similar to this, which is, mine's an origami owl thing. And in here I have somebody that I love very much. I have all kinds of little mementos for him. And she's holding up a necklace that looks similar to this, with a chain about the same length. So she's acknowledging this necklace. Maybe somebody has something like this in memory of her, or maybe she had one like that that somebody has that was hers. She's she's showing somebody in a canoe. Looks like two people in a canoe. So did you recently go canoeing? Are you thinking about going canoeing? She's trying to acknowledge maybe she liked to canoe. She's not being real clear with it, and I won't try to make anything shove it and fit. This is her show. It's her deal. Say whatever she wants. Needle and thread, needle and thread. I don't know if you recently had to sew something up, put something back together. She's not explaining. She says how awesome you are. Okay, she comes back behind me, and she's real close to right here. She's not saying anything. I'm trying to figure out what she wants to do with this. Sometimes you think you feel her, like right behind you, right beside you. You know how you can feel somebody walk into a room? You don't see them. You just feel that there's somebody there, and you turn around and you go, ah. That's how you feel them. You feel their energy. You felt, I'm getting this really big pressure over here on this side of my head where she's at. It's from her energy. So if you get that pressure, this is the left side. Some of my videos look backwards, depending on what device I'm on. So if you feel like a big pressure in your head right here, know that that's her energy, and she's that close. She's not showing that she tries to say anything. And it's almost feeling like a headache now. It's because it's really intense, it's really strong. No, that's her. If it starts hurting, ask her to back it off a little bit. Sometimes when they do something like that, they don't know that they push their energy a little too hard and that it hurts our physical body. So you can always ask her to back. My left hand, now it's going up to my elbow. It's really going numb. But validate her, acknowledge her. She's trying to show you how close she is to you. Change the sheets. Change the sheets, and I think she's talking about on the bed. Has it been a while since you changed the sheets? You'd be surprised what they come through and say sometimes. Sometimes they even come in here and tell me to clean my desk up here, and then I do it. They say so, I do it. I almost see, I don't look at anybody's Facebook page ahead of time, so I don't know if you're single, married, divorced, whatever. I have no clue. I don't know, even know what you look like. But I almost feel like she's telling you that you changed a relationship or something. You need to take those old sheets off the bed and put new on there and keep going. She says, time to move on, time to move forward. You need to have more confidence in yourself. She she holds up a big pair of women's underwear and she says, time to put your big girl panties on. She says, I love you. Okay, she says you're going in a circle. You're going in a circle. So I don't know if you're repeating a pattern that you're kind of in this, stuck in this loop. And I will tell you, she's talking about the loop. I think she is, that there's lessons we come here to learn. We plan on it before we get here. And if the same thing or the same type of people keep coming up slapping you in the face, then we'll keep going in that loop until we face it and learn that lesson, whatever that lesson is. Believe me, I'm still going through the loop. You think I'd know how to do it by now? It's something about being stuck in this loop. So you need to change something about that loop. Change whatever that repeated pattern is. There's something you need to sit down, seriously learn from it, and step away from it. Horsehair. So it's about Horse, hair. Did you recently buy a piece of jewelry that has horsehair? Do you have a horsehair on you? Been around a horse? She's not. Sometimes they just throw words out. Happier times are coming. You're right there. You're right there at the edge of it. Happier times are coming. Take that step forward. Something about being cool. Cool. We're talking about air conditioning. I just had mine fixed. Mom's not explaining herself. Come on, Mom. Mom. Okay, she says that she has released the things that she needed to let go of. So when we get up there, what they've shown me over and over is they kind of peel us like an onion. It's like the layers of this heavy crap we get here down here on Earth in this life down here. They kind of peel that off of us and shed us of all that old guilt and hard feelings and heavy energy. And oh, now she's dancing. She's she's singing Tiptoe Through the Tulips, and she's got tulips around her, and she's dancing because she feels so much lighter and brighter and healthy, she says. Healthy. She got rid of that old heavy body from down here and all that heavy energy that life gives us. And she's tiptoeing through the tulips like Tiny Tim. They always refer to things, because I'm old, they'll refer to things I know. There's somebody you need to get a hold of, somebody you need to send a message to, somebody, the male. I don't know how old you are. Like I said, I don't look at anybody's Facebook page, so I don't know how old you are. I'm going to say the man is 60s or so, I believe. I suck at guessing ages, so I'm going to stretch that one out. You need to send this person a message. I don't know why. She wants you to send you a message. Get a hold of him. Okay, they're showing me my dad's name. My dad's name was Rex, R-E-X, so I'm guessing it's a male and his name starts with an R. R. Okay, now she's singing a song. She's kind of singing and swaying. Now, let me have ALEXA find it. Okay, so You Are So Beautiful by Joe Cocker. So, like I said, they refer to stuff that I know. So go YouTube, Google, whatever that song, and she's singing that to you. And that song, which I never hear it anymore, but I probably don't listen to the right stations, so don't know what station you listen to, but somehow you're going to either hear people say in a movie, you might see it said on Facebook, you might see a sign as you're walking through a store that says You Are So Beautiful. No, that will be a sign from your mom. Do you have a sign like that in your house? Maybe you need to get one. She's oh, she's singing, she makes me want to cry. She's singing it to you with so much love. She says, I am watching out for you. Yeah, she's talking about long dark hair. Long dark, I don't think that's a song. Long dark hair. She's showing a younger girl with long, straight, dark, looks almost black hair. Younger. Teenage, 20s. Like I said, I stink at ages. Keep that in mind. She's not saying why she's not explaining herself a lot. Mom, come on. Come back over here. Okay, so she does come over here. She's over here right next to me. She's over here by the table, and she goes like this. And she's just staring at you. She's right here. And she's just going like this, staring at you. Like she can't take her eyes off of you. Chowder. Something about chowder. Like clam chowder, but not necessarily clam chowder. I don't know if she liked to make some kind of chowder, or you just made some, thinking about making some, saw a recipe for some. I don't know what she's referring to. She's trying to validate herself. You've heard her. She's showing in the living room. It doesn't have to be just in the living room. You've heard her whisper. Can't I can't even make out what she's saying. So you've heard a whisper, but you probably didn't understand the words because that's the way she's coming across to me is I can't hear what the words are that she's whispering. But you heard her whisper. And if you haven't, you're going to. But she's showing like you sitting on the couch and she's standing in the middle of the living room and she whispered. Don't be sad for me. It was my time, and that's okay. She says her grandma and grandpa were there to greet her. She was very excited. She loved grandma very much. And then, all right, now show me again. And then she shows me a picture of myself up there too. Hey, I'm not ready to go there. So she's showing grandma and grandpa there, but then she's showing like silhouettes of people back behind. And when they just show silhouettes, that means that it's not important who they were, but it's important enough that they want to show us that there were others there to greet her. So I don't know why I keep seeing a flash of myself being there as she's being greeted, unless maybe there's somebody named Rhonda in that group. Hell, maybe I was there. I don't know. I talk to dead people. Stranger things can happen. I've never seen that before, so I don't know what to make of that. I'm still seeing myself. That's kind of spooking me out. So know that she's around you a lot more than you know. No, you're not holding me here. And I know I've heard people say that, oh, don't call on them all the time. Don't do that because you're holding them down here. You can't hold them. They're pure energy. You can't tie a rope on them and keep them here. They go where they want. They're free. They can go anywhere they want to, and they have things they need to do over there, which I don't get to see a lot of what they get to do, but there are things that they need to finish learning and things they need to do once they get there to the next step. She's holding an infant. She's walking away, but she's holding an infant and she's taking it with her. So somebody lost a baby. And it looked pretty, it could have been newborn, it could have been stillborn, it could have been miscarriage, or died just shortly after birth. She's got this baby in her arms and she's taking it with her. So she's keeping it safe. Somebody needs to know that. And grandma and grandpa are leaving with her. With a very, very tall, slim man. Very skinny, very tall. He just showed up as they're leaving. He's going with her. I mean, this guy's very tall. Overly tall. So hopefully you know who that is, because they just thought it was important enough to give me a flash of him. Okay, my dear, she's leaving. Much love to you. Thank you for allowing me to be her voice. And so acknowledge her when you get those signs. It truly makes a difference if you want more. It's totally up to you. It's your choice. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. See you later.